Welcome to a McLogo stream, and this time, as you can see, we're talking about GSI wheels, particularly for me the GXL wheel without the screen. You can also have the same wheel with a screen, and this is Gomez actually building my wheel, my own one that I've ordered, my custom wheel. A very awesome thing. If you order a custom, the chances are that you can get to see how your wheel is built. You can actually interact with them, and it's also awesome. You get a lot of feedback if you can ask all kinds of stuff, and it's just great. This is the unpacking of my wheel. It came in a very nice box, electrostatic package, very well packaged, and you could just see this is a real quality product. The grips are awesome. They just feel right, thick. The buttons, everything. It's nothing is plastic. It's all high quality aluminum, depends on where you are. I went for the clutch and got also the carbon shifters. And the thing is, I'm using I've got a Fanatec DD too, and that's why it's a little bit special, but we'll look at that. You need a Podium Hub, and with that, of course, the quick release, and you could also take basically the new one if that is available. You need captive screws, which I show you here, and you need Torx, a T10 and a T25 bit to screw to put in the screws. And first of all, you need to put together the Podium Hub, which is basically in the manual, easy, no issue. Just show you quickly how I put mine together. And you see here the holes that you've got, basically where you will screw it to the wheel. Normally, other systems can put the hub directly on and screw it from the outside. This does not work with Fanatec, with the Podium Hub, because it also has threads. And I show you now how to actually mount it. You could also order it directly from Gomez, and I basically recommend it for everybody that is not comfortable with taking apart basically a $1K wheel. You need to be a little bit confident and maybe also used to do such stuff, or otherwise I wouldn't do it. But first of all, this is for the Torx that I said. These bits you need to take it apart to loosen the screws. They're pretty tight. Then also, if you open the wheel, then you have to be a little bit careful, because there are 3 cables on each side. I think it was 3 cables. No, 2 on each side and 1 in the middle. Yeah, and you need to disconnect these, and you shouldn't pull the cables. You should pull the switch, the plastic part itself, and also hold the part, because these are tucked to the electronics. Just something maybe. Let's see, if you're not used to it, maybe wouldn't recommend doing it. But for those who feel fit, you can do it yourself. So here I took it apart. It really looks nice also from the outside. This is how the Podium Hub actually fits in, Now the thing is, both parts have a thread in it. That's why I need these captive screws. And I'm lining it first now to see how it will be mounted to it. And I'm screwing these captive screws into the body, into these threads, and they go through. The captive part actually has to go through, that the screw can then freely turn, and you can turn that then from the inside into the Podium Hub. This only applies to the Fanatec wheels. Other, like SemiCube, VRS, or other systems have got hubs that you can screw to the wheel directly from the outside. But yeah. And once I've threaded all screws into the body, into the backside of the body, I can align it onto the hub, and then tighten the screws all. Basically, see that they're also snug, and everything is seated fine. That is not they're not kind of putting pressure onto the wheel or something, and tightening it. Then this part also, I think you should just, let's say, be careful with not punching any wires, or not squeezing them. So First of all, you plug in the wires. It's pretty much straightforward. There's the shifter and the clutch, and basically they only go in where you cannot mix up shifter and clutch, but the sides. But there, it's basically straightforward. And now this is the important part, where you should actually check that you don't squeeze any cables. Now just look that it's going onto the body nicely, that you can fit it, seat it nicely, and then it will be all fine. It's let's say it's not a hard thing to do, but I understand if somebody doesn't want to open such an expensive wheel. Then you just retighten the screws. Also do this nicely, like with other stuff that you want to align, that you do not tighten one screw, you tighten all at the same time, and at the end you just tighten everyone at once so that it fits nicely. And yeah, this is it basically. The wheel is ready for mounting to the wheelbase. Here also something very nice. The USB cable has got a special metal connector that you can plug in. It only goes in one way, and here you see this thread here. You should only turn on the metal part. Don't turn on the plastic part, as you could loosen it, but this is super stable. It's fixed, the metal part, and this part, this plastic part outside, you shouldn't turn on, but you don't need to if you do it correctly. So really, if you look at it, overall quality is just amazing, and I love this wheel. It feels great. I highly recommend it if somebody wants to spend something for a really good thing. And this is how it looks like on my rim. Really love it. Thank you very much for watching, and have an awesome time. Stay safe. Thank you. Bye bye.